I have lost 170 pounds, and this is how I did it. I was on Mounjaro for 2.5 years. I am currently still on. I'm on 15 milligrams in maintenance. Let's talk. Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alex, and I have lost 170 pounds on a GLP-1 called Mounjaro. After being on the medication for 2 years, I had to switch to zepbound due to insurance reasons. No worries. I continue to lose weight. Mounjaro and zepbound are the same medication. They have the same ingredients. Neither one works better than the other. Again, they are the same medications. So when we talk about Mounjaro, or when I veer over to say zepbound, same medications. Let's just talk about a few things. I started Mounjaro September 16, 2022 at 365 pounds. At that time, I currently was 5'5". I was very unhealthy. I was having issues with my blood pressure. My blood pressure is actually the reason why I winded up getting on Mounjaro, because I had a emergency at work where I had passed out, fainted. I couldn't see. My vision went blurry or dark, and I had to be rushed to the emergency room. Okay. That time, once I was released from the hospital, I did a follow-up with my primary doctor, at that point he was like, hey, your weight is out of control. We had already tried phentermine. We tried Contrave, we tried naltrexone, we tried a few different things. I tried diet and exercise, none of the things worked. He said, hey, your weight is out of control. You now have high blood pressure, on top of being a pre-diabetic, on top of having acid reflux, on top of having non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, on top of being insulin resistant. I think I want to try you on this medication called Mounjaro. At the time, I had no idea what Mounjaro was. It was not hyped. It was not well known. I had never heard of Ozempic before. Have never heard of any type of weight loss medication. The only weight loss medication I had ever heard of was phentermine. So because I trust my doctor, I was like, okay. He originally put me on Mounjaro to regulate my blood pressure. He was like, hey, I'm gonna put you on this. This is gonna get your blood pressure in check. So I'm like, okay, cool. If you think that this is gonna work, I'll try it. I'm down for it. So I winded up taking the Mounjaro the very next day. Once the pharmacy was able to get it filled, I injected, and here I am 2.5 years later, down 170 pounds. I currently weigh 195. So from 365 to now 195, I've lost 170 pounds. And this is how I did it. So, okay. So once I got my prescription, I took it, of course. Side effects were immediate for me. I would get nausea immediately after injection for about 48 hours. It never ceased to amaze me how quick the nausea would come on. Sometimes I would even be hesitant to take my injection. That's how fast the nausea would come. Within 5 minutes, 10 minutes of me injecting, I would immediately be nauseous, sick, irritated, fatigued, and have stomach pains. And these side effects lasted for 48 hours. After the 48 hours, it seemed to resolve. I would get abdominal pain here and there, I would say. It wouldn't be consistent. It would come and go for sure. But again, I also do have acid reflux, and I don't have a gallbladder. So there were some things that I had to do a little extra of. I made sure to drink a gallon of water daily. I made sure to eat high protein. I was eating, I want to say honestly, every 3 hours. I was eating high protein. I would eat protein bars. Back then I was drinking pre-made protein shakes. I no longer do those because those are unhealthy. I now just eat my protein in meats, or like yogurt, protein bars. So These were my daily go-to meals when I first started. My solid meals would be, I tried to do brown rice when I first started. I didn't like it. I don't like the taste of brown rice. It's just, it tastes very much so fake. I don't like brown rice. So I tried brown rice, broccoli, grilled chicken. I was on that kind of kick for a while, and kind of sort of I still am. I really only was eating homemade food, was not eating out at all, like at all. Anytime I would eat out, it would make me sick. Chick-fil-A make me sick. McDonald's, I never really ate McDonald's too often prior to starting, but McDonald's makes me sick. Everything makes me sick. I don't drink soda. I never really drank soda. If I did, it would be a Sprite if I was nauseous or dizzy or like lightheaded or something. But I'm not a soda kind of girl. So back to the foods. So my everyday food would look like grilled chicken, rice, and broccoli. And then for my snacks, I would have grapes, cheddar, sharp cheese, crackers, protein bars. I would have protein shakes. I would have protein water. You can get that on Amazon. Everything I was eating, I was trying to do high in protein. I was eating, I want to say, every 3 hours. If you saw me, I always had something in my mouth, because I know that I would forget to eat. I would be so busy throughout the day working that food to me wasn't, I could say, like a priority. I had to make food a priority. So I would pack my lunches. I would pack breakfast. I would pack breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And sometimes for breakfast I would have like oatmeal and some fruits. For lunch, again, I'd have my grilled chicken, rice, and broccoli. Sometimes I would have like a turkey and cheese sandwich for lunch. Those were really good. I got hooked on turkey and cheese sandwiches for a while. They're just very easy to make, easy to get down. And I was also hyper fixated on boiled eggs. Now you couldn't get me to eat a boiled egg. You couldn't pay me. It's something about eggs. It is true that you get that egg ick after however long. The egg ick is horrible. Okay, babes? If you're gonna start your journey eating eggs, take it slow. Take it very, very, very slow. I promise you. It was very, very, very hard. Sometimes it would literally make me want to gag. And I know some of the girls, like in the beginning of my journey, they were doing like eggs in buffalo sauce, I think it was. Some were doing hot sauce, some were doing like egg boils or something, to try to, of course, get high protein. Anything to get the eggs down, right? But if you're not eating more than 2 eggs a day, like for breakfast, you're not getting enough protein in anyway. Oh, let me show you one thing that, because I still do live by these practices. So when I'm out, like currently I'm out, I will bring snacks with me, because of course, like, you're hungry throughout the day. You're gonna want to snack on something. You're going to want something. So I will bring my snacks with me, so that way I'm not tempted to get something while I'm out, spend extra money, unnecessary money. I want to be not necessarily cool, but I want to fit in with everybody else. If everybody else is eating, I want to be eating as well. So I will bring my snacks with me. I will just bring healthier snacks with me. This is Oiko's Strawberry Pro yogurt. This is like the liquidy one. It's got 10 grams of protein in it. I had one a couple hours ago. I'm gonna have a second one in a bit. Things like that. I would eat a lot of pretzels. Pretzels were so yummy. I don't know if it was the salt in it, but pretzels did me good, especially with the nausea. Okay, I would only drink water. So prior to Mounjaro, I would go to Starbucks every single day, twice a day. I would get me an iced coffee or a hot coffee. Most times it was an iced coffee, and I'd get a lot of sugar. Lots, like 8 pumps or something. And I also noticed that once I started Mounjaro, that stopped. I couldn't even stomach a coffee anymore. Like, my brain would want it, but then my taste buds would be like, no. Like, actually no. Immediately no. So I did waste a couple dollars on Starbucks, but you live and you learn. So once I stopped drinking the Starbucks, of course I started losing more weight because that is full of sugar. Let's see, what else? Like I said, side effects, I would get nausea, abdominal pain. What I did for the nausea, Zofran doesn't work for me. So I would drink lemon water, I would eat ginger chews, peppermint tea. What else? Let me think. I would eat light. If I was nauseous or if I was close to injection day, I would eat on the lighter side. I tried to make sure that I did not eat fried foods or red sauce. Those two things are an immediate no when it comes to me not having a gallbladder and me being on a GLP-1. Let's see. I was gonna say, like, any more questions, but let me think. Okay, so liquids I would drink. I didn't really have the taste for, like, how can I say, like, juice. Because like I said, I don't drink soda, so I didn't have the taste for, like, juice. I would drink, if I wanted something like juice, I would drink apple juice only, and sometimes I would dilute it with water. But mainly I would get these drinks off of Amazon called protein 2.0 water, and I preferred, there was like a mango one, but there's like a variety pack that I enjoyed. So I would drink those. I think actually those either have 18 grams or 20 grams of protein in them. So that would be another way for me to get more protein in a fast way, an easy way. I'm getting my water in, I'm getting my protein in. It's called protein 2.0 water on Amazon. Let me see. I would also drink regular water. I would drink water with lemon. Yeah, I think those are pretty much the only things I would drink when I first started out. Let's see. So we did food, we did drinks. I did not exercise. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I did not exercise. I was one of those people that felt like, hey, it's 2022. I want to see if this medication actually works, because I know if I go to the gym and I'm in a calorie deficit, why wouldn't I lose a couple pounds, right? So I'm like, okay, well, if the doctor's saying that this is gonna fix my blood pressure, this is gonna, you know, reduce my weight, let's put the medicine to work. Let's see if the medicine's actually gonna do what the medicine's supposed to do. So that was my mindset. I did not work out to lose the weight. Over time, I did wind up getting into the gym just to walk, really for my mental health and because I was bored. Sometimes I would do weights, but I was never consistent with it. And again, this was once I was a year and a half in and I had lost the bulk of my weight. I was already like 120-30 pounds down, maybe like 150 pounds down at that point. So yeah, I did not work out to lose the weight. I did not. I mean, I necessarily don't, like, I was almost 400 pounds, so I don't want to say like, oh, you have, no, you don't have to work out, babes. You don't have to. And I feel like even if you're not on a GLP-1, you don't have to work out to lose weight. I feel like if you're in a calorie deficit, if you don't have any health issues, if you're a healthy individual, a young healthy individual, and you don't have anything working against you, I absolutely 100% feel like you can go to the gym and be in a calorie deficit and still lose weight. Now, if you have things working against you, then you might need a GLP-1. Contact your doctor, see what they say, see if you can see if that's something that is something that's gonna work for you. But yeah, all of the naysayers that are like, oh please.
I got diamonds on her arms, diamonds in her ears. She even wear that diamonds for a year. I'm trying to treat you special.